Since it's almost 6 o'clock, I like to say buenas noches, señores y señoras, and bienvenido a la comunidad hispana. La cosa que la gente que no me conoce no sabe que yo soy italiano y soy también hispano. And I would like your vote. My name is George Trovato. Apologize for being late. As most of you have seen as you came into this event, I was out there putting on a few more signs so that you guys can recognize my name when you go to the voting polls. Again, my name is George Trovato. I'm running for Florida State Representative, House District 27. And basically, you're going to be hearing a lot of candidates speak, and you need to remember the ones that you want to vote for. If you live in Edgewater or Oak Hill, Lake Helen, Deltona, Osteen Enterprise, DeBerry, or Orange City, when you go to the polls in August, if you're a Republican, you want to vote for George Trovato. And the reason why you want to remember my name is because I'm joining the race for all the right reasons. This is a race that I have been working for the last 15 years. 15 years ago, I decided that I was fed up with the way government was being run and the way the people were being represented. Representatives who were being elected did not use common sense. Were not listening to the people who they were representing, much the way I feel today. And I decided to go to law school. And I went to law school so I can learn to be a legislator, so I can learn how to write laws. And that's what this job requires, someone who has the education, the training, the experience to do the job right, and also to understand that they need to explain and understand with their ears open and their mouths closed what the people in this community want, especially the small businesses in this community. I'm a small business owner in Orange City, and I'm here because I like this community. I'm in West Volusia for the last 10 years, working for government and also now for myself for the past 3 years. I understand what doesn't work in government. I've never been a politician. I've never been an elected official. My other opponents have, and their records speak for themselves. I'm here because I wanted this job 15 years ago, and I need your help, your votes to get elected so that George Trovato can represent you in the State House and actually have a voice for this community. This is the first time in over probably 40 years that you actually have a Volusia County resident who's only representing Volusia County. The lines have been drawn differently in the past, where all of our representatives have had to represent Volusia County and other areas, and generally they're represented by people who live outside of Volusia County. This is a remarkable event and a way of you being able to get your voices heard. My feeling is that when you want to vote for someone, you want to vote for someone that you can relate to, someone who understands your ideas, someone who wants to work for you and make a voice so that years ago, when someone goes like this to you, you know that you're being watched by those who are representing you, but you've got to be available for them. You've got to be able to attend the meetings. You have to be able to understand the issues. If any of you people have been to county council meetings in the different cities, you know I've been there. You know I understand where the commissioners, the council members, the mayors are trying to do well for their cities, and they know that I understand what their issues are, which are the issues that they're trying to solve for you. It's a struggle. But I think that voting the party line is a mistake for any candidate who's out there, whether they're Democrat or Republican. You need to stand up and do what's right, and that's what I want to do for this community. So I would like respectfully to ask for your vote, the Hispanic community as well as everyone else who wants to be represented by someone who's going to stand up and fight. Those who do know me know that I'm a fighter. And the reason why I'm a fighter is because I do a tremendous amount of pro bono work for people who are disadvantaged, people who can't afford an attorney. And the Florida Supreme Court and the Florida Bar has recognized me for the last 4 years in a row as a guardian of justice for the amount of hours that I've done for this community. When you fight for the underdog, and I believe Volusia County is an underdog, I love this community. This community can be number one, but you don't want to be what we are today, which is number 2 out of 67 counties as the highest taxed counties in the state. You don't want to be at the bottom of the list of the amount of wages that are being paid for the work that we do, which is as hard or harder than people who work in other counties who get paid so much more than we do. We need to change that, and I know it can happen. I have that hope, I have that dream, and with your vote, I can be the representative for District 27, so I hope that you vote for me, George Trovato. Thank you.